Ryan S. from the CDJ Show, Canadian DJ Show. Welcome back again. I'm sitting here with DJ Ruckus. Ruckus, thank you for taking the time to sit with us today.
Not a problem. Thanks for having me, Ryan.
No problem at all. Just wanted to start off by recognizing the fact that obviously you do a lot of work with vinyl. You do a lot of tricks, a lot of scratching. I know that at one point, we all sort of played on CDs at one point in our lives as well. Obviously, CDJs are a big part now. Digital downloading. How did digital downloading affect? Because I know you came from playing on, bought in CDs, bought in vinyl. How has digital downloading affected DJing for you as a DJ and in some of the students that you teach?
Well, I'll be honest. It's been a long time since we've been lugging around hundreds of pounds worth of vinyl in crates to all of our shows. So I have to say, first off, primarily, it's done wonders for my back, because lifting all that vinyl has definitely aged me quickly. But so it's, having to carry around your laptop to contain all your music is definitely a great positive. Also, the wear and tear on our vinyls as we would play tended to be pretty severe over time. So replacing vinyl and, having that limited amount of plays on them was definitely kind of a negative and a drawback. But now, our music tends to maintain its longevity and its quality being digital. And so, I can see the positives definitely in that. And the price, you can't go wrong paying a few dollars for a track as opposed to, on average, $18 a song.
Exactly. I was talking to somebody the other day about that when you were saying, back in the day, for like UK imports, we used to pay, anywhere from $13, $14, $16, $17
plus
a track.
Tax. It was a lot.
It's changed. It's completely changed now. Music is so much more accessible as a result, because what you used to buy one song for $17. Now you can get 10 to 17 songs. So has the cost coming down as well, and the accessibility to the music, has that changed the industry? From what I can see, and I'd like your views on it. From what I can see, it's actually helped spawn this mass amount of DJs, because it's so accessible and so inexpensive now to buy songs.
It's very, very true. We're actually kind of in a dilemma at the moment with everything that's going on out there, because so many people can find it easy for them to attain software to mix with, and then get their hands on hundreds and hundreds of tracks and then start playing right away. As a result, the quality of what we're seeing out there in the industry generally is a little bit diluted right now. So we're not seeing all those extra things that we would see DJs do before, like you're saying, the scratching, some beat juggling, affecting work, things that were really involved with not just their playing but with the crowd. And so as a result, like I said, we've diluted our base a little bit with the DJs that are out there. And that's why we're here at the school, we're trying to actually go back to the fundamentals and show these guys that putting on a show that involves all the elements of DJing, not just getting tracks and mixing, will make you rise above all the rest. And it's very important. It's very, very true.
Cool. You just mentioned school. The school, I want to bring that out. School of Spin. You're involved with School of Spin. You're one of the professors, so to speak, here at School of Spin.
Yes.
Tell us more about School of Spin and what you guys are doing.
Well, our school had opened here in London about a year ago, and what we're doing is we're teaching all the hands-on DJ fundamentals for playing live, and not just from playing live, but trying to include all the aspects of someone starting out with their DJ career. Mm-hmm. So that would include obviously the playing and everything that would be covered under that, from starting out scratching to affecting, blending, fading, beat matching is definitely something that runs the whole span of the course.
Yep.
But then we move on from that to marketing and branding and how to work with social media marketing in order to expand yourself and to take advantage of those things, really, because they're free services that are out there and they weren't there before. So getting our names out back in the day and sending out press kits all over North America was an expensive and lengthy endeavor. So it's very, very nice to be able to do it this way now. And we try to, also, of course, we have to talk about, respecting music and the value of music and how important a tool it is for what we do. And producers won't get back in the studio and keep making music if they're not making anything from it. So we have to support the things we love and actually spend that money on the music. So we talk about ethics and how to obtain music legally and use it in this job. So we try to really cover everything, and this school is the first of its kind here in London, and we've taken off really well in the first year. We've had a lot of really good students, and the product that we've pumped out at the end has been nothing short of breathtaking for me. Just to see my passion pass on like this and see these guys strive, it's the best feeling I could ask for.
Wow, it sounds really positive. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, even just from the ethics and all that. I mean, trying to, you know, and I'm assuming there's probably some programs for younger people as well, younger students and stuff like that.
That's right, we do. We have a junior division as well, and they cater more towards grades 6, 7, and 8 students, and we include a summer camp where they can come in for 10 days straight as opposed to 1 day a week for 10 weeks. And, you know, it's really amazing to see youth at that age absorb all of this stuff that we're doing right now. Luckily, their generation is very, very apt and intuitive to technological advances. So for them to come in and see all this gear, it doesn't really scare them. It's really cool and neat to see how quickly they actually, you know, become comfortable using it all. And I've had a lot of my joys really come from teaching really young kids to do this and to watch how quickly they absorb it all. It's a good feeling.
Earlier, we were talking about downloading and genres of music. I want to talk about genres of music. You know, there's all various factors involved nowadays with downloading and DJing. And one of the things that I've heard is that, you know, in the commercial scene, the genres have been misplaced. They've gone missing. Can you tell us a little bit more about what that means?
Yeah, definitely. You know, we've come a long way from being an electronic scene that was based completely in the underground when we were, you know, sending out phone numbers for directions to raves to warehouses back in the day. It's definitely come to the forefront. We moved into music videos, and a lot of producers, thanks to people like Bob Sinclair and, you know, the David Guettas out there, they've really made our scene bridge with the commercial scene. And, you know, people that are fans of commercial music are, you know, devout fans, just like we are. But we're kind of electronic fans have kind of always been a group of people who've researched their music and their artists, and, you know, were really educated. They educated themselves and took the time to understand what they were listening to. And now that it's kind of hit the masses, everyone's just kind of said, well, now we're just listening to electronic music. They're not really listening to house music or to techno or to trance. And that is just generalizing just 3 genres right there, where there are tons of different specifications inside of like house. There's, you know, vocal house, minimal house, disco house. And, you know, we've lost all those genres because it's really become commercialized. So when you look at someone like Tiesto, people in North America all know that name, but no one will tell you what he plays. They'll say, oh, well, he plays electronic music. Well, someone who knows would say, well, he's actually a trance DJ. That's the type of music he plays. And yeah, we've kind of diluted it again, you know, getting back to ease of accessibility. We've had David Guetta and Bob Sinclair's and Deadmau5's crossing over all these tracks, and, you know, Afrojack and Avicii even. And it's brought a lot of light and a lot of exposure. Our scene's grown out of warehouses. Now we're doing soccer stadiums. So there's benefits and drawbacks just to see, you know, a bunch of people that don't really understand the specifics about our genres of music, support the scene and make it grow. I don't know. It's a double-edged sword, but regardless, the sword is pointed in the forward momentum direction.